Bringing you the latest news from Bucks County, this is the Courier Times Update with Rachel Canelli.
This Courier Times Update is brought to you by St. Mary Medical Center in Langhorne, PA. It's your health, expect more. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rachel Canelli reporting from the Courier Times newsroom with your news update on this April Fool's Day, Monday, April 1st. Another train accident has claimed the life of a Lower Bucks County resident. 21-year-old Ryan Hoover was struck and killed by a northbound SEPTA train near the border of Bristol and Bristol Township over the weekend. The Bucks County coroner has declared Hoover's death an accident. This is the fourth time this year that a person was struck and killed by a commuter train in Lower Bucks County. Reporter Danny Adler has more details in his story at buckscountycouriertimes.com. To charge or not to charge? That's the question Bucks County officials are debating regarding the $20 million parking garage in Doylestown. Automated payment machines were installed at the gates but have never been turned on. Officials are now saying that could change. Revenue is needed to cover maintenance costs at the three-story complex. Some local residents are concerned that new parking charges would impact parking on busy borough streets.
I hear some rumors that they're going to be charging for non-county employees to park at the garage. I mean, whatever they want to do, that's great and fine, but the key problem for residents, key problem for businesses in town is the county employees not using the garage. I'd rather see the county focus on steps to get people parking in the garage than penalizing people for using the garage.
You can see Jim McGinnis's full report on our website. One mother's efforts to make New Falls Road safer are gaining ground. Sharon Rearick is working to raise more than $175,000 to build sidewalks on a portion of New Falls Road, including the spot where her youngest child, 23-year-old John Rearick, was struck and fatally injured in July last year. PennDOT has already conducted surveys along that portion of the road, and the transportation agency is working on reclaiming right-of-ways along the 1-mile stretch to make way for sidewalks.
7 months ago, I started a petition to get sidewalks for New Falls Road after the death of my son in July. Everybody agrees, PennDOT agrees, Middletown Township agrees, Bristol Township agrees. It's been listed as one of the most dangerous roads in Bucks County, and we're getting sidewalks. I'm raising the money. As long as I can raise the money, we can get the sidewalks. So come out, support all the benefits that are coming on. Nobody has ever gotten this far. They tell me that many people have tried to get sidewalks on this road after a tragedy like we've had. But again, it's not anymore about my son. It did start out as about my son and my loss. But now it's just about community safety.
The coalition Sidewalks for New Falls Road has upcoming community fundraisers. You can find out how to get involved in Joe Chevalier's story online. We'll see partly sunny skies with a high near 59 today, but it will also be breezy with a chance of showers this afternoon. Tonight will be chilly with a low around 32. When we come back, we'll have our very own Chuck Thomas here in the newsroom to talk about his new video food series, Eat This. You won't want to miss it. In the coming weeks, we will be introducing several new video series that you will be able to find at buckscountycouriertimes.com. Today, video reporter Chuck Thomas is here with us in the newsroom to talk about his new food show, Eat This. Chuck is a guy who loves food and has been a foodie for years. He makes his own barbecue sauce and has won numerous cooking competitions. Chuck, thanks for coming in. So tell us about this new food show.
Rachel, I'm going to be searching throughout Bucks and Burlington counties to explore those unique restaurants, roadside eateries, and even some of the viewers' kitchens. We're going to be learning new recipes, cooking techniques, and sampling lots of great food. Today, we head out to the intersection where community service meets a longtime favorite recipe.
Sounds good. Well, without further ado, here is the official debut of Eat This.
Hi, this is Chuck Thomas, and this week on Eat This, we're coming to Bristol and visiting the St. Mary's Ukrainian Catholic Church, where they're keeping a 50-year-old tradition alive simply by making pierogies.
Hi, I'm here with Joan Krabchak. She's kind of in charge of this whole operation here and making pierogies at St. Mary's Ukrainian Catholic Church. She's the one that keeps the wheels greased, keeps everything going, right?
The wheels turning.
This has been going on for a long time. What is it that makes it special?
Over 50 years, way over 50 years. A lot of our workers enjoy coming here and doing this project. This is a fundraiser. Every week we do it, and then we take a break in the summertime, and we only do it once a month in the summertime, and the ladies get all upset because this is their social hour that they enjoy coming and sitting and just pinching pierogies for hours.
Yeah, and spending time with them. It really is like a family here.
Yes.
They sit in their own seats. You don't sit in anybody else's seat. I learned that. How long have you been making pierogies here?
I know. Let's see. I must be 50 years.
50 years. Making pierogies here. Amazing. Amazing. Well, as soon as we get some more dough circles, we'll both make one at one time, and you can critique mine. Look out, you don't wait for me at all, do you? You just go. You have no patience for me.
No, I don't.
You don't have to admit it.
Our customers will be coming in.
I know, and they don't care if I'm here or not, do they? They don't. Well, these dough circles are not big enough. How can you do that?
They're big enough.
So you have to stretch them? This is like a little... It's like a little mini pizza. Look at that. It's like a little mini, like...
Attention?
Yes. Yes. Kay, I'm paying attention. Right in the middle?
Just a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Press just a little bit, and then with your thumb a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Fold it.
The fancy stuff with it. I've had other ladies
and then pinch the end.
I would never get done if I had.
You don't want the potatoes to go on the ends because then they won't pinch. They'll be wet.
Okay. Oh, I see. You need it because the dough kind of seals everything inside. That's the whole idea.
Yes.
My parents would send me or my brother and sister almost every Friday during Lent to buy them the pierogies, and they were excellent. They were used to them up in the coal regions where they were from, and they thought they were the best they've ever had. Today I'm buying 10 dozen. Last week I bought 14 dozen.
14 dozen pierogies, all for you? Or?
No, this is so well known that I have family members that want them, and also people I work with.
So our pierogies are all made. We're going to taste these. Joan is going to try one of the potato and cheese. I'm going to try one of the sauerkraut. So let's take a bite.
Excellent.
Yeah, these pierogies, they're fresh, warm. The sauerkraut in mine is it's not runny. It's not like there's water dripping out of it. It's got good flavor. There's a little bit of onion in there.
And my potato is just as good, and it has the sharp cheese and a little bit of onion powder and a little bit of garlic, I believe, that he puts in it, and it's excellent.
Wow, and good. So there's two glowing recommendations for the pierogies at St. Mary's Ukrainian Catholic Church. If you want to try these, come on over to Bristol Wednesdays, midday, I think around, what, 11 to 1?
11 to 1.
Yeah.
Yes, we're here from 11 to 1.
Come in, see Joan and the ladies, and the men too. I don't want to leave the guys out.
Oh, absolutely.
And you'll set them up with whatever type of pierogi they want.
Whatever they need, we can get for them. Yes,
thank you very much. I appreciate it, and we'll see you next time for some more pierogies.
Those pierogies look delicious, didn't they? Well, if you have any ideas for Chuck, you can email him at cthomas@phillyburbs.com. In sports, the Philadelphia Phillies open their 2013 campaign against the Atlanta Braves at Turner Field tonight with pitcher Cole Hamels on the mound. We're going to turn things over to sports writer Kevin Cooney, who's in Atlanta.
Thanks, Rachel, and hello, everybody from Centennial Olympic Park, about 4 miles north of Turner Field, where the Phillies and the Braves will get the 2013 season underway tonight. It'll be Cole Hamels making his first opening day start in the major leagues against Tim Hudson, the Braves' veteran right-hander. For Hamels, it's a big deal, just soft signing his 6-year, $144 million contract. He now gets the nod on the opener, and it seems to be a sign, he thinks, of added maturity.
I go out there to win. That's the reason why I like the game of baseball. It's the competitiveness. So I play this game because I like winning, and I want to win every single time I go out there. And I believe that I can go out and win every time I go out. So that's just ultimately the fact of what I'm able to do, and everything else that comes along with it, with the awards, contracts. That just goes with the attitude that you have from day one.
One other big Phillies note to keep an eye on is the lineups come out tonight. Charlie Manuel is not committed to a leadoff hitter. That's a big revelation because Charlie always has hit Jimmy Rollins in the leadoff spot, liking his power at the top of the order when everything kind of turns over. Instead, he's used Ben Revere a lot during spring training. It remains to be seen, though, if Manuel is ready to kind of commit to that full-time as the season gets underway. We'll be here in Atlanta all week providing video updates, blogs, stories, you name it, we'll have it on both the Bucks County CourierTimes.com and here on Courier Times Update tomorrow morning. For now, I'm Kevin Cooney reporting from Centennial Park in Atlanta, Georgia. Now back to Rachel Canelli in our Levittown studio.
Thanks, Kevin. You can follow his coverage on our website. In high school sports, we'll also be covering girls lacrosse today. Archbishop Wood faces off against Council Rock North, and Conwell Egan will be at Upper Moreland. Sports reporter Karen Sangillo and photographers Bill Frazier and Stephanie Vito will be getting all the action and reaction. You can find those stories online. Now here's a look at what we're working on in the newsroom. A state court decision is forcing Bucks County to keep positions that some are calling archaic and too expensive. County reporter Jim McGinnis will tell you more. 3 Council Rock High School North students are attending a national conference to learn more about drug resistance programs. Reporter Chris English will have all the details. And finally, Sister Act the musical opens at the Academy of Music. Nyla Francis will give us a sneak peek. You can find all of these stories and the latest local news at buckscountycouriertimes.com. I'm Rachel Canelli. Thanks for watching and have a good day.